Hello, hello, hello everyone, Ziljin here with another ASMR video. So here's something special, super special actually. I'm kind of excited about this. So here's steamed dumplings. I actually made these myself. I used flour and water and mixed it and made the dough, and then just like try my best to make like different wrappings. These two are basically the same except for this one I left it open, it looks a little better. This one I tried to seal it up. Yeah, it didn't turn out too well, but I mean, it ain't pretty, but let's see. It kind of looks like it. And here's like I don't know, the dumpling where it's not straight, and here's like a straight dumpling. Here's like a curved one. Yeah. And there's my own dipping sauce. It's just vinegar and soy sauce and some brown sugar in it. Yeah, I did taste it. It's kind of way too sour, so I probably put too much vinegar in it. And then, you know, this is probably not enough. I just wanted to taste it, like just trying to doing it for the very first time, so I didn't want to make like 20 of them, and it turns out it tastes horrible. But so hopefully I won't throw up trying to eat these. But yeah, they look pretty good so far. They look like the real deal. I mean, obviously they are, but because they like other people use like other flours and other stuff. And then here's the backup meal. This is just purple rice, mung beans, and then diced up beef, diced up cabbage, and diced up red bell peppers. Basically, I used the red bell peppers, the cabbage, and the ground beef. I use that for the dumplings. So yeah, I diced the vegetables for the dumplings, but also I used the rest to make some fried rice. Yeah, the rice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the dumplings first, and the sauce, if there's too much after eating this, I could just put it on the rice in case it doesn't taste good enough or whatever. Yeah, I could always save it for next time. So which one should I eat first? I don't know. They're kind of pretty. Well, this one is kind of ugly because I kind of messed it up. I did put on wrapping paper on the underneath, but I guess it got completely soaked. Oh my god. It's like stuck to the plate. Okay, I wasn't planning on using my hands, but oh god, no! It's stuck to the paper. I probably did something wrong, or is this normal? Yeah, part of it is falling off, but that's okay. Does not smell good. It smells like wheat. Okay, let's take a bite without the sauce first. Yo! Tastes really good, mostly because I put beef in it. Hopefully nothing comes out. Yeah, so you can see the brown is obviously the beef. There's that little like greenish, whitish, or like not brown. That's the cabbage. Let's see if I can find some bell pepper in here. There's the red, that's a bell pepper. Definitely the dough, especially the part I sealed it up. That part is a little thick for my taste. Freaking phone went off again. Yeah, but the bottom parts is not that thick, but it's still a little thick. The dough, the flour is definitely not as thick. I'm not an expert at like stretching out the dough. Probably need to add like, I don't know, more salt to the dough to make it taste a little better. Yeah, I've had homemade dumplings before that my parents made, but I didn't like them. Probably because they add like lean ground pork, and I prefer that lean. I mean, not lean. I need that fatty ground beef, yo. It's 80% lean, so that's 20% fat, I think. Just drinking some regular old water. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't use like a bamboo steamer or anything like that, so maybe that would have worked better. Like, this paper was originally white, now it's like translucent. Well, not white, but like it's really soggy now. It's wet and stuff. Well, I didn't even use the dipping sauce, so here's like, this looks like a xiu long bao. Those soup dumplings. You can buy them in the restaurant, dim sum, or frozen frozen at the supermarket. Let's try it with some of this sauce. I completely forgot. Yeah, it tastes good enough that I don't even need the sauce. So that's good. Here's some with the sauce. Here's what it looks inside. You got the red, the green, and mostly brown, because I love my beef, yo. That one, the round one tastes a little better because it doesn't have like the excess dough that's sealed up in the edges. So I think for future, definitely I would make more of the round ones. I should probably try some of this rice, yo, before it gets cold. It's good. So aside from the rice and the mung beans, it's the same. There's the ground beef, the diced cabbages, and red bell peppers. Same thing over here. Didn't want to try anything too fancy, but like definitely, yeah. Now that I know it works, now that I know I can do it and it tastes okay, like good enough for me to eat, definitely I could try like different ingredients, scallions, but probably not other meats because I prefer ground beef. I mean, I could try like a vegetarian version where, god damn it, stuck to the plate. Hopefully the wrapping paper didn't, the wax paper didn't got onto it. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, I could try like other, like a vegetarian version, meatless version, where I just put like beans in it or something. Ah, yeah. The dough does not taste good. Definitely like this one, like the wrapper where this part is super thick, it's not as good. For like the round one, I like spread out as thin as possible, and yeah, I don't know. It's not that bad. I think that first one, I sealed it up improperly. I left too much excess dough on the top. I brought the chopstick for nothing. Very messy using my hands. I should have used the chopstick. I bought the chopstick. I don't know why I'm not using it. And I got like the ground beef oil is all over my fingers now. try some of the sauce with the rice. After dipping the dumplings in the soy sauce and the sauce, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little globules of fat now, oil. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but if you see there's like some circles, that's the fat. Just one more time. You can see some circles are in there, like floating around. That's the fat, the oil. Mmm. Tastes good. There's that massive globule of fat. I mean, it's barely, it's just like a little milky white. Probably could have used some more rice. This is a little salty because it's mostly just the beef. This has a heaping of dough wrapped around it, so it's not as salty. It's just perfect. And the last one, it's like, oh no. Oh, it's ruined. The bottom completely fell apart. That's okay. Yeah, this one is pretty close to soup dumplings too. Minus the butt flap over there. Yeah, but there's no soup inside because, yeah, you're supposed to put you make your broth, your soup broth, and then like you have to add, I don't know if you have to add gelatin to it, but basically, yeah, it helps if you add gelatin to it, and then you make like little cubes of like soup jelly, and then you just put a little bit inside, and then when you steam it, it'll melt and it'll turn into soup. Oh god, how do I get it out? And it's great. Definitely have to try to like make the dough thinner or season it some more. Find a way to add some flavor to it. Maybe use different flour. Because I think normally dumplings they don't use wheat flour, they use like rice flour. Yeah, because like when you order dim sum, usually the dumplings they have like translucent skin, like transparent, clearish. Mine was not, because I use wheat flour, all-purpose wheat flour. Definitely don't want to use bread flour. I know there's like cake flour, maybe that will do better. And rice flour, like might even taste better because I think it's supposed to be sweeter. But yeah, I would totally, definitely make more in the future. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I mentioned already, but yeah, so it's very easy to make the dough. I just mix water and flour. Like I saw, like some of the recipes, it's like 2 cups flour, like I mean, it's not half, it's 0.75 cups of water. So all I did was just take 2 different spoons, obviously. But 1 spoon of like a big heaping tablespoon of dough, and then the other spoon, just a spoonful of water, and then just mix it up, and then bam. So it's kind of close to that ratio. I mean, yeah, it's not exact, so maybe a better ratio would do better, and with the correct flour and etc. Yeah, and I think you're supposed to use hot water or something, but yeah, I just use cold water. Turned out fine, a little doughy, but yeah, I just need to just roll it out some more or something, and I didn't even let the dough rest, or I mean, while I was chopping the vegetables and stuff, I guess that counts as resting time, like couple minutes. Yeah, so definitely super amateur dumplings there, and it ended up tasting fine. Yeah, you can just put whatever you want. So anyway, so that's all the time we got for this episode. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know down below. Subscribe, comment, rate the video. As always, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye. Do you like dumplings? Yeah. Bye.